Some students, when they come to college, struggle with plagiarism. It may be because they've received confusing or conflicting information about plagiarism from another teacher in high school or from perhaps a friend or a tutor. But it's important that students understand Palm Beach State College's policy and the consequences of violating it. The consequences for violating the plagiarism policy in this course are failure for the entire course. So we're going to go over some things about plagiarism, but this is just the general definition from the Palm Beach State College Student Handbook. If you submit a term paper, exam, or work written by someone else, that's flagrant plagiarism. If you don't give credit for someone else's ideas that you've included in your paper, if you don't use quotation marks around someone's exact words, or if you rely on another person's ideas and don't cite them, you're plagiarizing. In this class, we're not going to distinguish between intentional and unintentional plagiarism. You just have to make sure that if you're using another person's ideas, you cite them correctly. And many of the assignments in this class are going to call for you to use only your own ideas and those from the literature that we've read. So follow all the instructions carefully throughout the class. What constitutes plagiarism? Here are some examples of plagiarism. I'm going to go over these quickly because you have the whole document that you can look at yourself. If you use another writer's exact words, you must use both quotation marks and a citation or you're plagiarizing. If you summarize or paraphrase someone else's ideas, but you don't cite them, then you are plagiarizing. You must submit original work, not work you did for another class. You can't collaborate unless the assignment says that you could be collaborating with another person on the paper. We're not going to cut and paste. You need the citations and the work cited anytime you use ideas that are not your own. And it's fine to get help editing or to get some advice, but it's not okay to let someone else edit a paper for you. Otherwise, that's not you doing your own work. To avoid plagiarism, make sure you use quotation marks when you want to use another person's words directly. Be sure you cite using the correct style. In this class, we're going to use MLA. Keep careful notes when you're using outside sources. And if you're not sure, ask your instructor for assistance and clarification. Or just take the safe route and cite. Instructors will know you plagiarize because we've been trained to recognize plagiarism. Every writer has a distinct voice when they write, and when you plagiarize, that voice is going to change and your instructors are going to notice that. We're also going to be using Safe Assign to check your assignments, and instructors can use the internet. For this class, the penalty for plagiarism is failure for the entire course, and we won't distinguish between accidental and intentional plagiarism. You can view these links by going to the document in the lesson if you want to read more about plagiarism.